All right, y'all. This is Street Church Congregation. Come on in. And for first time visitors, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, this video is going to be about Travis Scott, rap artist Travis Scott. He's a very, 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 very successful, has a huge audience following. He's been doing it for some years, and he's got children with Kylie Jenner of the Kardashians, right? Bruce Jenner's kids with Kris Jenner. So, unless you've been living on Mars, you probably know who Travis Scott is. Travis Scott is getting ready to start a tour called the Circus Maximus Tour. He was in Miami, and partying in Miami. It's alleged that he was drunk, intoxicated, let's just say intoxicated, and he was getting ready to board a yacht. And obviously the people that was on the yacht, by him being intoxicated, it probably made him belligerent. He was acting up, acting out of order, so the people didn't want him on the yacht. Police was called on him. He was asked to leave. So the police was trying to give him a chance. He was asked to leave. He was acting like he was going to comply. A few minutes later, they probably had to be called, or they were still, you know how police officers do. Sometimes they linger around, just to see what you own. And however it happened, a few minutes later, they had to interact with him again, and he ended up getting arrested because it was alleged that he tried to board the yacht again. And in a drunken intoxication, right? Being intoxicated, they said he was being foul-mouthed and belligerent with the police officers. He ended up getting locked up for disorderly intoxication and trespassing. Now, for some reason, right, because we got an incident that just happened in New York with Justin Timberlake. This is what you call privilege. And thinking that you privileged ain't got nothing to do with being white or black. It's got to do with character. And it's got to do with you having the influence you have when you're a celebrity, or just if you're somebody with influence, if you're somebody with pull, which is like power, the word pull, authority. If you are used to being in charge and having authority over people, sometimes people who are used to having this think that this power and authority that they have in their circles extends outside of their circle. And this is an example of that. And that power and influence that he holds over the people within his circle, the people within his sphere, ain't the same. He don't hold that power outside of that circle. And these celebrities and these government officials and people who have influence and people who have authority within their circle, y'all need to start realizing that. It don't apply outside of your circle. It don't apply outside of your sphere, your circumference. You don't get to use that power and authority on everybody. And I don't even want to say blessed, but you've been fortunate to put yourself in a position to gain the notoriety and success that you have to have the power and influence that you have within your sphere, within your circle. But you also, with this type of behavior, drunkenness, lewdness, gluttony, greed, envy, hatred, it will take you out of that position. You will lose the influence and power that you have if you continue to misuse it, to abuse it, to think that you have power and authority where you don't have it. So that's really all I have to say to Travis Scott. If you see this video, Travis Scott, I'm nobody. I'm nothing to you. I know that's how you'll think if you see this video. You'll think, man, who is he to tell me anything? And how do I know he ain't making the same dumb mistakes I'm making? How do I know when he drink alcohol, he don't act a fool? Well, I'm here to tell you. When I drink alcohol, sometimes I have been belligerent. Sometimes I have been not wanted by the people I was around anymore. They didn't want me around no more because I was acting a fool and I was being stupid, point blank. Yes, I have been drunk, intoxicated, high, and have been very rude and belligerent to people. And have thought I had power and influence where I did not have power and influence. So that's why I'm telling you. I'm telling you by experience. I ain't telling you to come down on you. I'm telling you out of a spirit of meekness and out of experience. Somebody who's been exactly what you've been in real time. And it's not good. It's not good. It's terrible. And I can tell that you're arrogant and somebody who is very privileged and think that you're privileged in all situations. You should be privileged because your response in your X comment, formerly known as a tweet, I don't know if they call it what they call it now, but your X comment was the indicator. It was the telltale. And so you probably will have to experience more tragedy, more setbacks before you realize what I'm saying in this video. Before you realize you need to hold up, that you need to fall back, you probably gonna have to suffer some more. Self-inflicted wounds, of course, because what you did was self-inflicted. Because you should just know your limitations. You should do things in moderation now. And considering that you got children, a big tour ahead of you, all of that can get taken. Do you remember the baby? The baby just said the way he was feeling. He expressed the way he was feeling, but he said it at the wrong time, thinking that his influence and his power would outweigh what he said, and it almost destroyed his career. And you could be headed for the same rise and fall. So Travis Scott, if anybody let you see this video, that's for you. It's something to, put that on your head, ride around with that. I hope that you come back. I hope that you end up at the same place where I'm at with it. Is the reason why I'm telling you in this video. You need to fall back. You need to, just go on your tour, man, and do things in moderation and consider limitations on yourself. Put some limitations on yourself. On that, I'll give you some updates on his arrest in Miami. I'm quite sure that he won't get any real trouble for it. He'll get out of it unscathed. He shouldn't, 180 days in jail for him would be good. Some detox, some required AA meetings. Yeah, some rehabilitation and some time to reflect. He need to get sentenced though. 120, 180 days. He needed. He needed. But on that, this is Street Church. I'm finna let the congregation out. God bless.